What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of the Route 1 podcast. Featuring us. That's all.
Why do you sound so confused?
That's all I'll say. We're doing something a little bit different.
Marcus is dead.
Yeah, Marcus is dead, and so is Michael. But his body.
I'm dead, but here. It's like think like zombie type shit.
Yeah, his body remains animated. Yeah,
It's now time. So we're gonna stack tofu. Create a pyramid.
Love the fruit.
Who dropped that?
Don't drop it. You're gonna ruin the sandwich.
Bread.
Big pyramids.
We don't need to put the bread on the top. Doesn't matter. Putting the bread on the top
So much tofu.
doesn't do anything.
Yummy.
I like half bread with tofu.
Yummy. With unseasoned, uncooked
Tofu. So we're shiny
the pun in the
hunting.
back.
Yummy.
If you guys are familiar with the Ash and Brady Power Hour, this is the Ash and Brady Power Hour, but we're featuring the reanimated corpse of Michael.
Yep.
So we're shiny hunting.
Yep.
Me and Ash are running back a shiny hunt race that we did back in BDSP, featuring none other than Sentret. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And
I lost and I'm sad about it, but now I'm gonna win.
Yep.
Before we begin, check out my guy.
Oh, the guy. Hell yeah! You should be also
It's my guy.
Patreon.
Get your fucking bear away from my rock type! Get him away!
Sorry, I have a horse that can do that for you.
I love this bear. This bear is so
Get
silly.
your son away from my son.
my
This
son.
bear is terrifying.
My son built like a linebacker.
He is huge.
Okay, but what?
Okay, I'm gonna fly to the next country over real quick.
What about this? I will.
Bye bye.
Okay, so Michael doesn't have DLC.
Cool dinosaur. I miss him.
Yeah, I'm quirky and
Yeah.
broke.
Yes.
No!
that is categorically.
Wow.
That is categorically in like you see like a semicircle, like not semicircle. What's it called? The graph. It's two circles.
Pie chart?
But,
It's like-
Venn diagram.
Venn diagram.
Venn diagram.
And it's almost a circle.
Quirky and broke. I'm right in the middle.
Yeah. It's almost a circle, but also not. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. Anyway, me and Ash have decided to do this race because I said, hey, we should do Power Hour, and then Michael was like, but I'm here. So Michael's here.
Hello.
And yeah.
I'm
It'll
really
be a little-
sleepy. Probably also getting sick too. Hate that.
No.
Getting sick.
Yeah.
What?
Old season.
I see. Oh, that's right, because
Man.
you guys it's getting cold for you guys, ain't it?
Yep. All time.
Yeah. Seasons do be backwards.
Seasons do be backwards. It's coming summer over here, and it's getting hot. I don't like it very much. I'm not a fan.
You're real.
I'll be real. Being completely
Cold weather
100%.
is just good.
Cold weather is better because you can just get warm. It's
Yeah.
so much easier. Also, I just realized that the method that I was going to use requires it to be nighttime, and it is not. So I'm gonna be winging it.
Yeah, I have the advantage.
Ash does have
Finally.
the advantage, actually. It's true. Unless there's another outbreak.
The win will feel incredibly cheap, but I will still take it because I want a little guy.
I mean, Ash is yet to obtain a silly little Sentret. Where I've got one on BDSP. I mean, Ash never caught one in BDSP, so
Yeah. I was gonna finish that hunt, but I think BDSP was on like the tail end, so I wasn't super motivated to play it anymore. Although it was very fun to hunt in those games. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah. The radar, like not like the shiny radar in that game is like pretty fun hunt to do in general. Unless, oh, actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. It was never fun. Because there was like,
wow.
Because even if you did something, did everything correct, there was like there was a like, I forget, it was like a 7% chance.
Oh, the percent chance to just not work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Michael died.
Oh no.
So I don't know what's going on there.
He exploded.
So now,
it's probably his internet that has also been problems.
Yeah.
It's alright.
It okay.
It okay. I also haven't been counting how many I've killed.
Might be an alright idea. Oh, and he back?
Well, I'll get a notification when there's 30. That's all I need. Michael? My good friend Michael?
Found a better place to hunt for them, actually. Over Apom is here.
Apom's awesome, though. No!
Can you hear us? Are we here? Okay. So yeah, yeah, no, BDSP hunts, fun when they work, because it's, like, relatively easy once you, like...
Yeah.
once you get to the number that you need. Otherwise, you cry, and it's sad.
Yep.
Because, like, you'll get to, like a 35 chain, which, honestly, you should stop at. But
you want to keep
but
going.
You want to keep going. You want higher chances, higher odds. And then it dies. And then you're sad about it because you wasted 40 minutes of your life getting a 35 chain. So.
Yep.
That's always the struggle.
Yeah, my W was that I ended up, the best chain I ever got was with Dunsparce, and I was very happy about it. None of them turned out to be a 3-segment, but you know what, that's okay.
It's okay.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Is this one really small, or is this one really big? It okay.
It okay.
I think this one's small. I'm gonna catch both of them. Look at this little man! I love Sentret so much.
Yeah, I feel like Sentret is, like...
It's just a baby.
Underrated. I was actually talking about this, with my sibling last night. I think, Sentret has a similar relationship, that Quagsire has with, like, Pokemon, like as a collective, like, the fanbase, has a very similar relationship to Sentret that it does to Quagsire, in the way that it's like
Is there like a huge hidden Sentret fan?
It's like Sentret is super underrated, but it's like evolution, or like in the case of Quagsire, it's like pre-evolution is way more popular. Because, like, Wooper is super popular. Like, everyone loves Wooper. Like, everybody knows about the Wooper riding a what do you call it? Like, the roller skate, and looks like it's riding a...
Roll skate?
It's riding a skateboard. Everybody knows about that image. Everybody loves Wooper, right? Everybody knows, like, the little jig he does in the 3D games. But... not many people like Quagsire. Like, Quagsire is popular, but it's, like, demonstrably, like... It's like, the difference is insane. A lot more people like Wooper than they do Quagsire. Oh, Dawn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Dawn Mark Sentret. Sentret the early riser. I can't think of a funny pun to go with that, but you know, I'll hold on to you. That's another great thing is the oops, I didn't mean to do that. The like mark hunting you can also do this way.
Yeah.
I sometimes I like mark hunting. If I'm making a team, I try to. That's another thing. I might bug you to what's it called? Oh my god, Lobter. I want to mark hunt an Iron Hands.
Oh yeah, I can help you with that.
So I might bug you to help me out with that because I am a lowly Scarlet enjoyer, as is Michael because he's based. MJ caught a tandem mouse.
Whoa.
I threw my
He's
big
muted.
guy.
We can't hear him.
I threw my big guy at him and he didn't kill it, so I thought it was shiny. I just missed.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
That happens sometimes. But yeah, no, I'm happy to help with that. But what I was saying was
Thank you.
yeah, because like everybody loves Furret, or most people like Furret. And unless I mean I like
because the Furret walk.
I love Furret, but the Furret walk has ruined my enjoyment. Not because it got popular, no, because the Furret walk got made into a song with lyrics. And I can't unhear.
Yeah, that was a little strange.
I cannot unhear the terrible song that was the Furret song.
I never
with
listened to the
lyrics.
lyrics, so I'm free.
But I can walk.
No, it.
You can walk. Like
It's that one town from Black and White.
Emulate Town. It's a good song as well.
Why?
They added lyrics, and they made it the Furret song, and it's like. Ugh. But I made a post on Twitter last night, and it was like a picture of Sentret from the anime, and it said top 20 guys ever, and top 20 is an arbitrary.
Okay, you're real for that.
It's like an arbitrary number because I couldn't think of the other 19 guys that could go in the top 20 guys ever, but but I think
he's at least Sentret's in that list.
Sentret is in the top 20, maybe even higher than the top 20, but top 20 was just a good estimate. He's just guy shaped. He's a shaped individual.
He really is.
Early
gen normal types are some of my favorite Pokemon ever because they are like this is the most animal I've ever seen.
Normal type, like the 2-stage evolution normal types from like Gen 2 to Gen 6 are awesome.
Yeah.
Like if you ignore Patrat, it's like okay, Gen 2 you have.
Wow.
Well, I think Patrat is weird and creepy, and Watchog would.
I never understood the Patrat Watchog hate.
I mean, I like Patrat. I don't like Watchog. Watchog, like, he has weird eyes and probably hypnotizes people, and it's like weird.
Well, that's what's cool. He does give hypnosis.
So that's why I don't like him. He's a little creepy. But like you think about it, right?
I've always thought he was really cool because he glows in the dark and shit.
That's kind of cool. He does get illuminated. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, he glows in the dark and has X-ray vision, and that's why it looks like he has a little crossing guard vest because he's a crossing guard guy.
Ash, I would suggest you stop killing Sentrets. You're going to kill your outbreak.
I know. Yeah, no, that second notification is 60 killed.
Oh, is 60 where it like maxes out the rolls?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
After 30 you start getting a boost, like from 30 to 59, and then 60 is the max. And now I just start running around and setting up picnics.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted to catch this one because it looked small. I'll catch the little guys and the big guys.
Billy guy. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, no, because, you know, you have Sentret, you have Furret, they're awesome. Zigzagoon is, like, top 5 Pokemon of all time. I love that guy so much.
Channel mascot.
Channel mascot. Unfortunately, I don't think he's coming to Scarlet and Violet anytime, so I can pray, but based on like what we've seen, Zigzagoon isn't common.
So sad.
It's a little sad. But yeah, no, Sentret, Zigzagoon, Linoon is cool. I don't think I've ever.
I like Linoon.
I don't think I've ever like Linoon. I've seen get like a bad rap, but like also I don't think I've seen anything really negative about it. But Linoon is cool. And then obviously
It's just cool.
you have the Galarian guys, you know, which are cool. I don't like Obstagoon too much, but he's silly. He's a little silly, but I think I prefer.
He's funny.
He's a little silly, funny guy.
I love them.
Oh, like.
I love them because they're little gremlins.
They are gremlins.
But like a board.
Like a what?
The long snoot.
Like a borzoi.
The borzois.
That dog that looked like a fish.
The dog that looks like a sock.
Is that the video? But it's like
Did that not help?
He's like
The long fellas.
Is it the sock? Yeah, I love that video actually. You know what? You're right. He's got the snoot. He's built like a nose. He's built like a sock. Obstagoon
is
sock.
all nose.
Obstagoon is built like his like neck. That isn't his face. That isn't like his head. That's his nose. That's why it's so big. You remove its nose and its head like retracts into its body. But
you guys should look at my my shared picture, because I just remembered what it was.
let's take a gander. Oh. I'm connecting to BattleSpot? No. I'm looking at Terra Ray battles. Never mind. I misclicked because this game sucks. It's a good image.
Best of 3? Well, none of us have Reg E teams? Well, Michael does.
Barely. You might guess
Brady might. I don't.
6 Reg D Pokemon that act.
I have an idea for a Reg
Real.
E team that I need to build at some point.
Me too. Yeah, it really is gonna be D+, but like D+, what's the guy? What's the little guy with the hair? Ogerpon. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My brain.
Tricks on you. My team has like 3 like new DLC guys exclusively.
That's so real. I like I love Sinatra. Okay, so I was watching Beast Coast and Sinatra. Wait, okay, God,
Sinistra.
I had a heart attack because I thought I found it.
Oh, okay.
Is it Sinistra?
It's okay. You know Sinistea? Replace T with
just
Cha.
Sinistra?
Sinistra.
Okay, Sinistra. Okay. Yeah, there was like none. The only new Pokemon that was in that tournament was Ogerpon. It's really strange. But I guess it is still like I don't know, have we gone through our new toy syndrome that quickly?
I think Ogerpon is like far more centralizing. Like I think stuff has to like adapt to that way more. That's why like Landorus is like big at the moment. Because like you Terra flying Terra Blast with a choice scarf, and if they don't Terra, they're getting smacked. Plus you intimidate them, which is pretty big.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see what I want to use.
I really wanna.
Oh, what are you gonna say? Ash?
Oh no, I completely lost my train of thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. You really wanna?
No, like I don't remember. It was something about Ogerpon.
Oh, okay.
I legitimately do not remember.
What was I gonna say? Is the guy that I plan on using Komoer has like a really good matchup into that guy. So
Yeah.
That's my...
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, Komo'o's sick.
What were you gonna say?
I really like him.
He's cool. I like that Clarence Soul is actually being used, but you know.
Yeah. Like, and it can also be a pretty good Iron Defense body press guy. Like, he can be ran in a multitude of ways, and I think that's very neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my solution is I found out that Ogerpon learns focus energy. And then with IV Cudgel, you get 100% crit IV Cudgel. Attack drops? How silly! Bonk!
Bonk. Mini Urshifu found.
She does not care.
Yeah.
Yep. Literally, I'm running water with focus energy on one of my teams. It's just another Urshifu. It's probably not good, like, at all, but I think it's funny.
I think it could be good on, like, fire.
That, like, yeah, like, the thing is that I can't build any teams with fire right now. I don't know why. I need to build, I'm between three things. I'm either gonna do Psy Spam, because I built that and it ended up actually pretty good, or I'm gonna do Balance, or I'm gonna do, Sun Spam, with just, like, Ogerpon, Torkoal, Sunny Day Torn, a Fluttermane, you know, all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that'll be good. I'm just not good at piloting those kinds of teams, so I would need to learn how to use them well.
Yeah. I think,
Which is the tricky part.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Because the team that I'm using, I think probably could use Ogerpon, but I don't know. I'm still like sort of I know like a general like core of Pokemon that I want to use on the team. I just need to fill in the gaps. Because right now, all I'm thinking about is Komoer, Clefairy with Goldango. Then like Tailwind Setter. And then like two guys that sort of just fill out the team, not only offensively but defensively.
Yeah, some glue.
So like Ogerpon is definitely one of there because it capitalizes off of like the Tailwind and Torn. If it's Torn, I can use Sunny Day.
Yeah.
But what?
That's what I want to use it for. Sunny Day with like a photosynthesis guy.
Yeah. What I'm realizing is that I kind of just don't know what I need to build for offensively, you know what I mean? Like what are the things that I want to be hitting and KOing? What threatens the team and what
yeah,
like what I need to be able to hit. Because like I have like the basic like a Komoer is a dragon fighting type, so it's weak to fairy. So what do I want to do? I want to have a steel type on the team.
Yep.
Cool. If there are other dragon types, I have a fairy type redirection. I have a second mode where Goldango can potentially set up with the Clefairy instead. So that's like that's a given, but like then is there like specific matchups I need to build for? Like how do I deal with Ogerpon? How do I deal with the many forms of Ogerpon? Like if I run Torn, if I run Torn, like I'll be able to hit its grass type or whatever terrestrializes. What do I do then? Also, not being familiar
hit it again. It's kind of made of paper.
like also not being familiar with like defensive stats on some of the guys as well, because like I kind of know stuff based off like videos I've recorded with Marcus, but like that's about it. So it's like tough to truly tell. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really feel that.
Also, I don't really have any general reason to actually want to care apart from just like wanting to play the game at the moment, because I don't know, I'm not like super motivated to play in tournaments, but I do want to go to some tournaments if I can.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
I don't know. At this point in time, I'm just chilling. And if Pokemon is one of those games that I can just like pick up and play and then have a team for, or like have ideas and then build, then I will. Yeah.
You don't always need to.
I don't always need to. I've been editing so much.
Yeah, you even go crazy.
Because obviously DLC came out. Marcus wanted to capitalize on that. We're getting like real close to 100k. So we
Go sub to Marcos if you somehow aren't.
yeah, to like the small amount of you that potentially like know this podcast but also don't know who Marcos is. Do that. That's always something that I always found funny. I remember like when I used to do content and I'd have like a collab video with Marcos, I'd be like, hey, go sub to Marcos. I know like all of you probably already know who he is. But like, you know, how did you
Go do it anyway.
how did you find this video without knowing him? My question.
To the family friends that are
Because
watching. To the people,
Yes.
to the people that know me from like IRL. Check this out.
The people that you found on Omegle.
True.
Yeah, exactly. That's who we mean when we say that.
He make cool video and I edit them.
Yep. Very good at it.
Yeah. I've been going ham on that. I think because we didn't do a Saturday video this week, I think for the first time in ages, I was able to sit down and just play a video game. Like, that was not just, like, something that I could, like, commit to, as opposed to, like, I loaded up Dragon Ball Fighters because I wanted to do a combo and feel something, and then go back to editing.
Hello.
Just to feel.
Just, like, to feel something. I see, like, Android 21 do a combo, and I'm like, bet, I can go back to editing. But yeah, no, I sat down and played video games for the first time in ages, and I want to go back to playing video games, but I have a video to edit after this, so this is my video game time for the day. So
we gotta negotiate. We need to get the Marcos Moxie Boosted Union to negotiate hours.
We have plans of talking to Marcos about something we can do to, like, avoid, like, feeling like... It's like, I forget... I think it's a joke in The Simpsons, and it's like... Homer has to, like, write a book or something. He has to write something, and he can't have beer or watch TV during that time, so he writes stuff on the walls like no TV and beer make Homer boring man or something.
Yeah, dull man. All work and no play.
All work and no play. Then he what is it? No beer and TV make Homer something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. So we will be discussing that with him in a soon date. But in that time,
very good.
I managed to beat Yakuza Kiwami 2, which is a game I've been trying to finish for a while now. The Yakuza series is very good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very good. I'm not sure if it's you or Michael's cup of tea, but you know, the viewers might like it. It's pretty cool.
It looks cool.
Download, but don't.
Yeah. I mean, you're like a big fan of like Nier Automata.
Yeah, I was watching Ash play Kakarot.
Yeah. That game's fun. I gotta play more of it. I'm just really bad at it. I did beat Raditz, though. After like a bajillion tries, I remembered that I had a healing item in my pocket, and then I could get through it after that.
Oh my god, yeah, those are huge in these type of games.
Yeah, and it was so dumb because when I was going through the tutorial, Bulma was like, equip the healing item to your, hotkeys, and I'm like, I don't wanna, and then guess what I had to do to win the fight? Equip the healing item to my hotkeys.
It'll listen to Bulma.
Cause I'm so smart.
but
I'm gonna double Sunday somebody.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. Me going to bed. Double Sunday.
My god, there is enough space. Yeah, no, I was mauling with attempts, and I told Michael, like, this is the last one, hold me to it, and he said, you're gonna double Sunday when I tell you to go to bed. Which is Raditz's stupidly named attack, where he just shoots 2 laser beams. Like, it's not that crazy. He just uses 2 laser beams.
There's two Sundays just for you.
2 Sundays.
But yeah.
I'm gonna run out of sandwich.
Yeah, I beat Yakuza Kiwami 2. It was pretty fun. I figured out a busted way to just, like, beat up guys to the point where I, like, beat the final boss in, like, a minute. where, like...
Damn!
The bosses are supposed to be, like, generally, like, pretty, like, long fights. It's supposed to be, like, a bit of a grind. Which is cool. I think it's cool because I ended up just figuring it out, which is something I'm fond of, and the story was like pretty cool. And
the story seems really neat. Like every time you explain something, like insane.
Yeah. Yakuza is a very weird series just because what it does is like on the surface it's a very goofy game, you know, it's very goofy, you know, you got the funny dummy Danae guy, you got fucking...
funny dummy Danae guy.
You have Mojima singing 24-Hour Cinderella, you know. You see clips of, like...
Oh, yeah.
Of, like, Kiryu slamming the table and he walks out because he's angry. And it's like, me when I lose in video game and then die or something, I don't know. It's like it's goofy on the surface, but then like you like actually get invested into the story, and it's a lot more like drama driven and like actually interesting, and it's more of a. I mean, the game's called Yakuza, right? It's like it's serious and like it's dealing with like inner politics of a mafia and like all that sort of stuff, and there's all different twists and shit. It's a lot of fun. And all of the characters are very cool. Shoutouts to Mojima.
Just sounds so sick.
It's very cool.
Oh, my sandwich is gone.
Is my sandwich gone? No, I've got 6 minutes. I've been lagging all over. I've been lagging all over the place, and I still have sandwiches over here. Oh yeah, that's one thing I haven't mentioned since we started this hunt. Oh my fucking god, it is so laggy. So laggy right now.
I think it's the ping because I'm hosting. So fucked up.
No, it definitely is just that the game is slow.
Oh god, it's raining. Now it's gonna get bad for me.
So, yeah, play Yakuza. And now I have started playing Yakuza 3, which is notoriously, like, one of the worst games in the series. So, I'm gonna see how that goes. And I've also started playing Nier Automata, because Michael says it's good, and I want to believe him. I've seen a lot of people say that it's pretty good. I'm kind of on a quest because you see like a lot of people posting their like best games of all time like lists, I'm realizing that because of the way that I consume media, a lot of my favorite medias come from the same franchise, and it's tough when you gotta sort of like limit the fact that you consume like one form of media, because like hyperfixations are sort of like, oh yeah, I play one game, now I play all of them, and they're all my favorite. So
yep, I feel that.
Generally on lists like those, you generally want to avoid having like 5 Pokemon games on the list.
Yeah, no, literally, I was like, damn, I have to put Emerald, Sword,
What do you mean?
I have to put Emerald, then Sword, and then also Shield, and then also Sun, and then also Moon. It's like, damn.
Well, you just Sun and Moon, put them together, it's fine.
When I had to put Pokemon Showdown on that list, I was like, damn.
I mean, that's like...
Damn, this is tough.
That's like a singles, like, that's like the singles part of you, like, screaming. Yeah. Because, like, I think I saw, like, a Thunder, like, a Thunder Blunder tweet once. It was like, what's your favorite Pokemon game? And he just posted Pokemon Showdown. And it's like, yeah, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That certainly is a singles player.
What OU does to a motherfucker.
That's just how it be sometimes, you know?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you like competitive Pokemon, that's cool, man.
Every time Landers gets up Stealth Rock, it's like doing drugs.
Yeah, every time he double hits that rock slide, man.
No, they don't even run slide and singles, they run Stone Edge.
When I get the Stone Edge, great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the VGC equivalent.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it crazy that they gave Ogerpon 100% accurate Stone Edge?
Good, do it.
Pokey Sports thumbnail pointed that out to me.
Do it to more rock types now.
Did you know the early... Okay, I learned this from a Marcus video. The only accurate rock type moves are Smackdown, Ancient Power, Power Gem, and Salt Cure. Those are the only accurate rock type moves that like are attacks. Like in
God, why do they do rock types so dirty? They're not busted.
I just saw an Igglybuff fucking die.
Shoutouts to the real
one.
What do you mean?
Bro got swept away in the wind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. It's really funny.
I cannot believe I witnessed with my own eyes. Also, I think we're out of sandwich, fellas.
Run out of sandwich.
Yeah, we are at a sandwich, unless Brady's lag has kept him on
my
it.
lag has given me the advantage. So we can regroup, and then I'm gonna go to my spot now that it's night time.
Like Hunter.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there and watch what you do, because if this outbreak is dwindling a bit too much. I think they increased how quickly they dwindle once you knock out Pokemon. Because, like, I knocked out 60 and there's, like, nothing spawning.
This is, what I'm doing right now is I'm just running around in a circle of where, like... This is where my outbreak was, yesterday, when I was shiny hunting for it, and then inevitably did not get it. So I'm just, like, on this hill, just, like, doing circles.
I love doing circles.
Running around.
Shall we reconvene?
Yeah, I'm down. I only have 2 minutes, so it's not...
Where shall we meet up?
I shall meet you guys...
Where are we dropping?
Where
are we dropping?
Let's just go to Michael.
Let's go to Mid-Dolly. Which is the Larry town.
That's the Larry town, yes. I could not remember where that was. Mostly because there's a Pokemon Center covering up the name on the map.
I know where that is. Because that's where
Shout out to you.
What?
Shout out to you. Circa 6 and past. Gen 5 below, I probably got them. But anything below it before that? Or after that? Hell no.
I know Howley City.
Are we at the same...
That's...
Yeah, I know that one. We're on the opposite side. I'm coming over.
That is Gen 7.
Yep.
That is the first town I forgot the island's name, the first one.
Melee. Why
Melee,
do I know
Melee.
that?
Melee Island.
Nah. Like, one. Trying to get him to take a seat.
Oh,
You can't.
what is he?
No! It worked for a second, but I recalled him.
What is it?
Yeah!
There he is.
Check that shit out. Woo!
Making this sandwich toasted.
Nail on the table. Okay.
I'm a macaco on the table. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's a Melee Island, the first town. It's the one in the demo, actually. I know about Stone Side.
I remember that because
Or that.
God, I do remember that one. Press the wrong button. Tofu.
Tofu and
Salt. Yummy.
Yum.
Okay, now we're gonna make a nice pyramid.
We're gonna fuck it up this time.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Why is my sandwich laggy? Yay!
No bread.
Get that shit out of here.
We want half bread with 9 tofu. That's all we're having.
Yep.
It's
This
crazy
is wonderful.
how, like, actually appetizing that sounds to me right now. That's all I need.
You have
I don't
like
care if it's the
you
lightest
have like
thing
You know
ever.
how
you have magical salt, magical chili flakes, and then regular salt with half bread and 9 tofu.
I think if I had, if I consumed an Herba Mystica, it would fix me.
Like my birthday.
You know what, Sam?
Yeah, I got that dog in me.
Like my You got that dog in him.
What can I say?
Packing it up.
Oh wait, does
Okie dokie.
oh the time is different in Kitakami and Paldea because they're in different places. That makes sense. This tech.
Oh, it makes sense.
Wait, so that
This
probably
bitch
means
got
that they're on
hemispheres.
like other sides of the world because it's like daytime in Paldea and it's like nighttime
Yeah.
in Kitakami.
Yeah, because if Paldea's supposed to be Spain and Kitakami's Japan, then that adds up. Oh, I could look for Hoot Hoots too.
Yo,
Superb Owl sadly does not serve me as well as
got-
little guy.
They got hemispheres in this game. Good.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They got hemispheres in this game? Brr.
Bro. Holy shit. And now I fucked up this outbreak. Yeah, I am curious to see if your trick works, Brady.
This isn't an Osiris video, so if it doesn't work, then blame him.
See.
What?
Lee, why would
would
you
never
lie
blame
to
Osiris.
us, Lee? You follow me on Twitter.
Using his actual name, Lee.
Osiris Lee VGC.
Cannot believe this.
Oh,
Oh.
VG
lied?
Lee.
You lied to me?
VG Lee.
You lied to Lee.
Don't call
You
him.
lied to yourself.
Do not call him VG Lee.
VG
That
Lee.
is crazy. I don't know this guy.
I also don't know. I also don't know Lee. Dude. Yeah, actually, no, you know what? I do know him. I know him on a first name basis. Me and Lee go way back.
Yeah, how far?
He liked a video. Ash is already hosting a picnic. I can't reset. Ah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Mobby. I was resetting my guys. We gotta time it.
I'm only having one guy spawn at a time.
Yeah, I'm not. I've destroyed this horde. There's like no guys left. Just fucked up.
Does more spawn the further back I am? Or is it just gonna be this? Oh, there's a ferret.
That's a different guy. This isn't as cool as the infinite Larvitar glitch.
I think it's just because we're in an onion. In an onion.
Oh really?
That's probably why.
It's like spreading the shit out.
It's like a Minecraft server where it's like, if we're not far away enough.
Oh, it's spreading out the mob spawns.
The mob cap. So I'm just gonna go back to the hill that I was on. I might die on this hill. If I'm being real.
Please don't.
Also, I think Sentret spawns are higher at night. At least in like the wild, not up guys.
Yeah, I might end up just walking around because these are slim pickings. Very sad. I bungled it. I swear that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to kill 60 of the guys and then just keep picnic resetting, but there's so few spawning.
I think that...
It might also be because the outbreak's really close to the water.
I also think it might have something to do with the fact that we're in an onion suck. I'm not sure if they act correctly.
That too, yeah.
I'm not sure if they act correctly. But,
we've hunted before in one, right?
Yeah, we have.
I'm gonna leave for a little bit.
I think it just might work different depending on like because my trick might there might be something fundamentally different about how Pokemon like spawn, according to like how we think they spawn with like mass outbreaks and like those spots that we're talking about, just because like there might be like a limit on how many Pokemon can be in a world at once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my frames.
Yeah. Dude, the game got worse. I can't believe it. Like, the game, like, is worse off.
It felt like it was the same. I don't know.
At least, like, running around, like, Kitakami, like, felt way laggier than how did.
Really? It felt like the same to me. I'm also wondering if it's because there's more grass.
Maybe. It also might depend on areas.
This shit look like on an OLED. It look crazy.
But,
does it look much better?
Yeah, I saw that with my own 2 eyes today. Local.
Oh, neat.
Like, damn.
By the way, how did you compete? I thought you had to, like, have the DLC to like, legally be in the tournament. I thought that was, like, a rule.
I know. I think that is a made-up thing.
Definitely.
That you need to own the DLC to participate.
You definitely don't need to.
Well, I mean, it was grassroots. If they start doing that shit at tournaments, it's gonna be really annoying.
It was a PC for points. So.
Well, yeah, but some TOs don't care as much, you know?
To enforce.
They're not gonna be as strict about checking if you have X, Y, and Z as like a regional.
My thing is, like, how are they going to enforce it? Are they going to open your map up and be like, can you go to Kitakami? No.
Yeah, like, it's so, like, I really hope that it's just a rumor or a fake rule, because I haven't seen any, like, official things stating that anywhere.
What I'm realizing is that we need to read
it seems
the
like such bull.
I don't think any of us have done that.
Yeah, no, I read it because they actually released Reg E, and we were thankfully right about what Reg E was. Thank God. I was really stressed for a while because, like, oh god, what if it's different? But we were right. It is just Reg D plus anything you can catch in Kitakami, including legendaries and Ursaluna.
I think if I'm breaking a rule,
but what I don't know
I don't think I'm breaking a rule. If I am breaking a rule, I don't give a fuck.
The only thing I saw was you need to have, like, all Pokemon need to have been caught within the main game or the DLC. That's the only thing I saw related to having the DLC.
There were also players that I know refused to buy the DLC, and so they just wouldn't use Calyrex, and sort of, I still don't think it's a...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's a rule.
Think?
Yeah. I don't know where that started from, but I hope it's not real.
I think refusing to buy the DLC is kind of...
It's a little valid.
Like, I get it, but also, I don't think I'm the type of person that, like, I'm just not going to use Calyrex because I don't want to buy the DLC. It's like, well, I don't know, I feel like...
You still can't use Calyrex without the DLC.
Well...
Yeah, that's the other thing. You can still use the mods. That's the funniest part. If somebody traded me an Ogre...
Oh, no, wait, no, you can't. You can't, you needed the Reigns, I forgot. You needed the Reigns item from the DLC because you can't trade fused Calyrex.
That's true. But like Urshifu, Ogerpon, no, I could use all.
You don't need the Sword and Shield DLC now. But you just get given those items now. Unless
you can't trade Ogerpon while it's holding a mask. That would be an issue.
Oh shit, that was kind of good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's whack. Especially like I don't think that rule's real. I think it's something people started making up.
It sounds like paranoia to me. Like I don't think it's real.
I don't see any reason why anyone would make that rule or say that's a rule without it like having why like I don't see anyone ever like I don't ever see that being a thing someone brings up to like scare people because it's like, oh, you have to spend money.
They are scared. The people saying that are scared. That it is a rule. Not they are scaring people.
Well, no, but
it's not malicious.
I don't remember where I heard it
that
first.
Isn't.
I'm gonna be real.
People saying that it's a rule, like, and are paranoid of it, would just check the rule to see if it's a rule, and if it isn't a rule,
you would be surprised. No, you would be surprised how many people just don't care to read it, but would just make up their own shit and it'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If you're scared of it being a rule, check if it's a rule.
No, I'm with you.
Well, no, but
this is the brain of logical people.
No, but like, my point is that why is it even a point of contention ever? If it like, why would it ever be brought up in general if it wasn't like a thing that was like even remotely close to being true? The existence of the rumor has no reason to exist if it was like has no precedent to exist in general.
Somebody tweeted that Walking Awake was reg illegal, and everyone believed it to the point where I heard that at locals today. Like,
oh my god, are you kidding me?
Because it was available to use on...
It's just people spreading misinformation.
Oh, baby!
Oh yeah, she got it.
You beat me.
Let's go.
Yippee!
Look at him. Yippee! Now we both have one.
I understand where rumor comes from because I literally do not care to check the rule book. I really don't.
Like, the rumor doesn't have any reason to exist. Like, not at a, like a it's dumb to believe that. It's more like it has to have come from somewhere, and like to me it feels like there's no like it's nothing. There's nothing to like. Something from, like, official rules had to have, like, made this a thing. Or, like, it had to have come from some place of, like, authority for it to have become even close, like, to a rumor, you know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying,
information
but I need you to understand. I need you to understand that people on Twitter will view other people with a higher number next to their name as authority. Literally. Like...
Okay,
but
then
why XYZ VGC said it, so it must be true.
If it's false, then why is the bigger number person saying that? because the thing about that is that they would have had to have gotten it from somewhere else, and like the only reason why the only reason why I thought like this is like a level deeper, because like something, it isn't just that one person is saying it, there's like a multitude of people saying it, enough that more people are believing it. So it's like, where's the source? Who said that initially? And it isn't, and this is like, this isn't from someone on Twitter, this is like, it is coming from somewhere else that's like beyond like social media. You know what I mean?
I literally think it's on Twitter. That's literally it. Like, it doesn't.
But then one person would have come around, looked at the rules, and said, "Hey, no, that isn't the case."
And they probably did, but their number wasn't big enough next to their name, so nobody cared to check. Like, VGC Twitter is weird and like mind rotten, broken by algorithmic bullshit. Like, I don't know how else to say this, other than somebody literally tweeted walking wake is legal, and somebody believed it in front of my own eyes. Like,
I think that stems from Showdown having it legal for Reggie for a long time. It was legal that's funny. It was legal in Showdown for a long time.
On what regulation? When?
Like, since they introduced it, because they didn't have actual rules.
They
said everything was legal that wasn't, like, everything that wasn't restricted or mythical.
This was also a bait. This was also a bait tweet that came out on the same day that the like official rules for Reggie dropped, like a couple days ago. Like, it was literally bait tweeting. People believe bait tweets. That's what they're there for, and it's weird and cringe. Like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if I fucked with people on the internet today? Actually, no, it's not. But some people think it is. Little guy! Oh my god, look at his arms!
Ash is just so happy with his little guy. Yeah, he's so funny. He's so silly.
Me and Brady out here talking about psychology and shit. Meanwhile, Ash got a little guy.
And I got it in a love ball too. I'm so happy. I never
awesome.
risk my my what's it called? Apricorn balls, but he's a Gen 2 guy. I have to.
Oh, the love ball because the fur in is pink. Oh,
yeah.
Love that.
Do I have a?
I won't be evolving
I do have
mine.
this blind.
He will say a
That's
silly
real.
little Sentret.
I want to evolve mine because I'm gonna use it in the Kitakami Prologue. I'm not a Fire Emblem player, even though I just named him after a Fire Emblem character.
Right for that.
Shout out to Kane, the one from Thracia. There's many Kanes in Fire Emblem. The one from Thracia is the best one.
How do you feel about that?
And I named him Kane because, like, Candy Cane.
How do you feel about them renaming characters from the same series, same character, that have nothing to do with each other? I'm assuming they have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're from different games. And that's just because, like, originally it was, the first Kane that ever existed was, he was what we like to call the Christmas Cavs. Almost every Fire Emblem game you will get two Cavaliers, and they are often, one is green and one is red, and they have slightly different stats, and it's to teach you that you can have units of the same class with different stats. And so it was Cain and Abel were the first Christmas Cavs. And depending on the translation, they'll spell it with a C or with a K. And then Thracia came out, and they had just Cain on his own, I think with a K. And he is like the only other instance of this happening is with Claude, where you have Claude from Fire Emblem 4, who's a priest and has a connection with God and is basically a prophet, and then Claude from Three Houses, who's a silly little trickster guy, which I think is very funny. There have been instances of the only other time it got bad was in Fates, where it was less of a translation team and more of a we're gonna localize the fuck out of this game, and they changed a shit ton of names for no reason. So there's a character, oh my god, I can't even remember her name right now. But there's a character who was added into a remake of the game, like she didn't ever exist in the original. And she's generally disliked, but she shares a name with a character from Fates in the English version. But that character from Fates has a different name in the Japanese version, so I've talked about it with my Japanese friend, and he's like, "What? Why do you hate her? I thought she was really great." And I'm like, "Yeah, she's just like so annoying and like obsessed with Alm and blah blah blah." And he's like, "We're talking about different games right now. Who is this? I don't know who you're talking about."
Because they brought up a different character that's not in that game. That's hilarious.
Yeah. The great thing though about the Canes is that Kane from Fire Emblem 5. From Thracia is not a good unit, and he's just not. He has about 2 lines of dialogue, so most of the time when someone's talking about Kane, they're talking about the one from the first set of games. But I like the Kane from Thracia because even though he has 2 lines of dialogue, I decided that this is my favorite guy now. After he got a couple of lucky level ups, and so I kept using them even though he was hot garbage.
I would need them to make.
I think that's what Fire Emblem's all about.
In the next Fire Emblem
you pick
game,
your favorite little scrungo.
I need them to make another Kane, but it's spelled with a Q this time.
It's like Catherine.
Yeah, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Yeah, I was like, I know another game.
Wait, Catherine with a Q?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Quathrin is a weird game.
Catherine.
Oh, the game Catherine.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about now. Like what the heck?
Watch that game be played a long time ago, and the second that you said Kane spelled with a C, Kane was spelled with a K, I was like, there's one logical conclusion here.
What about Q Kane?
About Quain.
Quain.
Isn't
there a character called Quan?
There's a character called Quan. We hit the Quan.
Quan machine.
And
activated.
his
Whoa.
Yep.
Me and Brady said that at the same time.
Every time he got a crit, I like popped up like Quan machine activated, go! I'm so stupid. His signature lance is called the Gay Bulge, by the way. It's not actually called that.
Gay Bulge?
It's called Gay Bulg. Gae I don't remember how Bolg is spelt, but everyone calls it the Gay Bulge.
Every time he throws it, he very long Gay Bulg.
Yeah, like the Italian he is.
Yeah, he's Italian now.
Yeah, Quan's Italian. Quan is a really funny character, because he falls into the category of being like really cool but really stupid at the same time.
Oh,
he's married to he's married to Sigurd's sister, and Sigurd's the main character, so he's our brother-in-law.
Yes.
And he is the dad of Leaf. You may know Leaf he's the main guy of the other game.
Thracia.
Yeah. Thracia. And he's pretty awesome. Quan is like your old uncle who doesn't know what words mean.
Wolfwood, my beloved.
It says some... Wolf?
Yeah.
No, he's not stupid at that. Quan is more stupid in the oops, I said something racist kind of way.
Oh, God.
Wolfwood is stupid in the being stupid way.
Uh-oh.
Thracia has a racism problem. It's not great. Fire Emblem can be a very serious game sometimes, and then other times I go, haha, gay bull glance.
Well, that's like what the game's about, though, right? It's like...
Just like Yakuza.
It's just like Yakuza. Yeah. Thracia is really neat. I'm sorry, you got me talking about fucking Fire Emblem now, you fool, you absolute buffoon. Thracia is cool because the game before it was a very large-scale look at the war that was happening in Yggdrasil. Like, that's the continent.
Yeah.
So the whole continent is in war, and the game before it is a very wide look, and then Thracia 776 is only the year 776 on the country, in the country of Thracia. That's all we're focusing on.
Yeah. So that's like a part
and so it's cool to see.
Is that like a part of the genealogy's story? Yeah. Because genealogy...
Yeah, it happens within genealogy's plot, yeah.
Because genealogy is like a series of stuff that happens over like a lot of time, right? Like where
about 20, 30 years, I think, is the whole game.
Yeah.
And then Thracia 776 is about 1.5 years. We actually end the game in 777. So there's your trivia fact.
Under Thracia 7.
might actually, but it's cool because it like does like a zoomed in version of the story, and they were planning on doing another game that was zoomed in on another part of the continent, and then they didn't. And that's how Roy was born. He's our boy.
Shout
out to our boy.
Roy is cool because he has a pool noodle for a sword.
The wet noodle.
Shocking melee.
Man, I wish I could like Fire Emblem. I wish I could.
You don't have to.
I wish I could because I want to be I want to engage in conversation about such topics with my friends.
Engage. Sorry.
But I don't know, I feel like I'm a type it's very petty, but I'm the type of person who like interacts with a group of people in a fan base, and then like because of those said people, I can't stand like the medium, like the what your fan base is surrounded sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why you didn't touch Xenoblade.
Which is which like isn't necessarily like anything to say like of the quality of the series, because I've got so many friends that are into Fire Emblem. Like it has to have some quality to it. Like literally Xenoblade. Everyone was saying, no, Xenoblade's good, guy. My guy. Xenoblade is good. And I'm like, but, like, everybody, like, who I've seen talk about Xenoblade on the internet, like, sucks.
Yeah.
And when I consumed Xenoblade, and it was, like, fucking awesome, so,
it's like, oh shit, wait.
But Fire Emblem is, like... I don't know how to describe it other than red flag. Red flag, like, for me.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Twitter can be just as bad, if not worse, than Pokemon Twitter, for reference.
If you're into Fire Emblem, and you're somehow my friend, you managed to, like, get past what was a huge red flag, which is awesome, and it means that you're a cool person. However,
yay, I win.
By default, being into Fire Emblem, being into however, I mean, like, no, this is like not to do with my friends who are into Fire Emblem. However, being into Fire Emblem is instant like red flag. I don't want to interact with you ever. I'm sorry. If you somehow manage to like be cool in other ways, it's like sick. I'm happy for you. You're my friend. But like, I don't know. The time that I've spent like being involved with people who are involved with Fire Emblem Twitter, it's like, holy shit! How is literally how is everybody here miserable? None of you are fun to interact with, except for my friends.
Yeah.
Like,
no, there are some pretty cool people, but it's just a majority of it is. Here's what I don't get. They're part of those groups of people who see people enjoying a series that they like, or like a band they like, and they're like, name 5 songs, name blah, blah, blah. It feels so like. There's lots of elitism, and there's lots of my opinion about this very, very subjective story is correct. You know? Like, and some people just also don't know how to read, just like Pokemon fans. And
everyone is meteor illiterate, and it makes me want to cry.
And it sucks, because, I don't know, it could be, I know you played 7, And if that wasn't your thing, I could recommend you other games, but if you also don't want to interact with the series, that's also very fine.
I played 8 as well.
Oh, you played 8? Never mind, I'm dumb.
For
I can't believe
reasons obvious to other people, or to some people in this call, and won't be obvious to any other people.
Controller.
But yeah.
You better say 4 is the next one that you're gonna be playing.
I will eventually play 4 because everyone is like, 4 is a good one.
Read this guy's mind.
Yeah.
Yep. No. 4 is cool because I would recommend it to people who don't even play Fire Emblem. It's just a very well put together game.
Yeah, the way that I've had like the mechanics of the game described to me is just like, oh, it's pretty interesting. With like all the like not being able to trade items and how everybody has like their own money sort of thing. But yeah, my plan with genealogy is one day I'm just gonna decide to play it, finish it, and then randomly in conversation I'm gonna like be like
bring up something super specific.
Yeah, and it's like
wait, how do you know that?
It's like,
yeah. We're gonna be having a conversation. You're just gonna hop in with like, yeah, Ishtar's compliance with everything that was going on in oh my god, Bell Hollows, you know, really fucked up, you know, if you think about it. And we're like, whoa, hey.
Hey, whoa.
Wait, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah.
How do you know that?
Like, well, you see. Oh, you. Well, you guys were mucking around. I was studying the blade. But yeah, no, I think I've said this before. I don't think on the podcast before, but I think that also being into Fire Emblem is like a natural debuff to like how funny you can be. If like
can you elaborate?
I think
crazy thing to say. Let him cook. Yeah, you might be right.
It's the same way that being a casual Pokemon fan makes you like debuffed in your humor stat.
Oh, okay. I understand. You get one bit, and then you hook onto that bit for a very long time.
A little barbecue.
Yeah, that literally, quite literally that. But also like, just generally talking, if you're the type of person who is into Fire Emblem in a specific way, you're also the type of person who just isn't funny. Like, it's like...
You have to elaborate, bro.
Like, if you manage to somehow be funny being a Fire Emblem fan, you must be a pretty funny person.
Yay, I think I'm funny.
Ash. Sure. This involves, like, a handful of my friends who are into Fire Emblem. I don't know how to describe it. Like, if you're I don't know how to describe what I mean, but, like, it just works. It's like you're at the character creation screen, and, like, you're choosing your special interests, and it's like, okay, I pick Fire Emblem, and and then it shows on the bottom, like, you've got your strength, your dexterity, your intelligence, it's like a like D&D, like, character maker. And, like, you click Fire Emblem, and it's, like, minus 50 humor, plus 5 intelligence. And it's, like... And then, like...
The plus intelligence is debatable. Listen.
I think...
A lot of Fire Emblem fans don't know how to play math, or don't know how to do math. And I raise my hand also to that statement. I don't know how to do
Getting
math.
both debuffs is tough.
You're into
I'm
Fire.
I'm unfunny and I can't do math.
Like, it's like you get like a Fallout skill that's like niche interest, and it's like you have knowledge that ultimately doesn't matter in the real world, but it makes you somewhat interesting of a person. And then you look at your stats, and it's like negative 50 like dexterity, not dexterity,
Charisma.
Your Riz is negative 50. And then like every time you roll, you get like a -2 on your D20 roll. On dexterity, on what what do you call it? Fucking charisma saving throws.
I think I agree with you. I think, ironically, this is the funniest way you could have ever put this, because you're bashing on nerds, and you said this shit in the nerdiest way possible, giving it a D&D analogy.
This is something, this is something that I do all the time. I'll have, like, a friend explain something to me, not to me, but, like, they'll, like, talk about something, and they'll go on a rant about something. And then I'll be like, oh my fucking god, you are such a nerd. And then, like,
while you're shiny hunting.
And then I say this while being self-aware of the fact that I'm into Pokemon, and, like...
Yep.
The Venn diagram is back all of a sudden.
Yeah, like, I am also a nerd, and I'm self-aware of that. Does that make me a bit of an arsehole because I'm making fun of someone that I'm ultimately self-aware that I am also? A little bit, but, you know, I think it adds a little bit of banter to the conversation, especially with friends. A lot of the time when I see this in like randoms on the internet that I just don't want to, like, I simply just do not care for, I'll be like, yeah, you fucking dumbass nerd, fucking idiot, I don't know. And then, like,
Brady shoving him into a locker.
Yeah. I feel like I could probably bully most Fire Emblem fans. I could like sleep all of them to be like.
You could sleep them all. Okay.
I could sleep every Fire Emblem fan. All of them.
Who would win, one Brady or every single Fire Emblem fan? I don't know. You have to beat Farghast. He's pretty jacked.
And like,
that's the one jacked Fire Emblem fan I know of.
Boned, brother.
This is like something I've thought about like a decent amount as well, because like I've thought about like replying to people who talk about Fire Emblem on Twitter a bunch, and I'll be like, fucking, bro, like, have you like tried being funny, you dumbass nerd? And then like I thought about it, it's like, what's their response? It's like, bro, you're into Pokemon, and I'm like, yeah, man. See, the difference is you're into like the weird anime chess game by choice. I'm just like a slave to my own nostalgia because I played this shit as a kid. You're a full-ass adult who chose to play this game.
Well, some people grew up playing Fire Emblem.
And to those people,
I think,
respect.
Let me save my goat here for a second. I think that there is an overlap between people that sit all day looking at numbers and it's like comfortable to them because it's like logical, right? And it's like very black and white, no gray area involved, like yes and no's in games like Fire Emblem. And that's comfortable to some people because like emotions and human interaction is never black and white. It's always a gray area when it comes to human interaction. So if you're not great at human interaction in person, games like Fire Emblem can be comfortable to you because it's ones and zeros. It's binary. It's very black and white, right? That's like a psychological aspect to it that I'm assuming where this type of behavior is coming from. And that's what I'm gonna assume Bertie's trying to say, rather than being a jock that's trying to shove people in.
I just hate. Like I'll be honest. I'll see someone. I'm a very judgmental person, by the way, and I'll admit that.
Really?
Yeah. I'll see someone.
Just don't say.
Yeah. I'll see a bestie, like, you know,
Hi.
What's up, Ash? I'll see a bestie, you know, post something about Fire Emblem and it's supposed to be like silly funny, and it's like,
I have a Family Guy bit like animated in my head right now, where it's me meeting Brady, looking down at a 90-degree angle to see him, and him transforming into a locker. That's what's going on in my head right now. I'm putting you in the locker, bro. You turned into one. Quagmire turns into a toilet.
Yeah. Ash, you fucking you scared me with your guy.
Did I get you?
You fucking.
I'm sorry, I was gonna try.
You got me. But yeah, like, I'm a very Fire Emblem has heavy negative bias in my brain, and I can't get rid of that. I'm sorry. Unless, like, I choose to play a Fire Emblem game and it changes everything, but I've played 2 Fire Emblem games and it hasn't changed that at all. So,
you should
don't see that
stick with
my
explanation.
7 and 8 that you played?
7 and 8.
Okay, yeah. I knew you played 7. I'm not crazy.
Yeah. I played Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And then I played...
7.
Yeah. It's 7, but it's called Fire Emblem. That's the jerk.
It's just called Fire
It's
Emblem.
Fire
It's
Emblem, the first one. Fire Emblem 1.
Build an army, trust no
And
one.
Fire Emblem
Nerd.
6 is Fire Emblem 0.
Yep.
What
Totally.
was I gonna say? But yeah, I don't know. This is Brady's rant of emotions he feels about Fire Emblem, where I don't feel like I have the space to do so because I'm scared that people who are my friends see it and be like, he hates me. He hates me, man. And I'm like, no, I don't hate you. I hate them. And I point to, like, the rest of Fire Emblem.
Points.
And then... And I kind of feel similarly to just, like, general, like, JRPG spaces on, like, social media. Because a lot of them are very much the same.
Does it perhaps happen to do with how, like, people are like, no, it's like this, no, it's like that, you should play a game like this?
That's a part of it, actually. Bro, I could write a fucking essay on how much I hate, like, dumbass nerds on the fucking internet. Dude.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Literally every paragraph would start out with "I hate them," and then it would end with "I hate them too."
No, I've thought about this, like the way that people will, like, have elitism, or like the elitism, or like how they treat their media opinions as if it's like some gospel of, like,
black and white opinion.
Like, not even like black and white, but the fact that they're like, how do I describe it? It's like, I think that this is this, so that makes me a better person overall.
Like moral high ground type shit.
But, like, about media opinions, like, I like this game over this game, so therefore I am a better person. Like, it isn't even moral, it's just like... I can hear you.
There's a tad bit of lag.
There's a little bit of lag. But, like... But also, like, stuff like people who act like they have... Like, because a lot of the time, like, it's true, and, like, people will actually be like, this is my opinion, and this is how I feel, and it's, like, genuine. But I feel like a lot of people will have, like, an opinion that, like, I have refined tastes. My favorite video game is this niche game that nobody has heard about. It's a JRPG that was on the fucking SNES, like, 20 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. but like
I know what you mean.
And then that makes me a better person. And it's like their favorite anime is Evangelion, and it's like, oh, fucking cool, man. Like, I don't know. It feels weird to me. Do I have my sandwich up? I don't have my sandwich up.
Yeah, we're out of Sammy.
We're out of Sammy. And I think that means we're getting close to the end of the episode. Like, you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, shoot.
Like...
Yeah.
That's the types...
You are not a better person for liking niche things. It's cool. I'm glad you do, and it's interesting that you get to share that, because some people might not ever discover those things without you sharing them.
Absolutely. But I think that people that are like, this is a cool niche thing that I'm into, and I like it, and it makes them a more interesting person, and it means I can talk to them about it. But people who have, like, also sort of do it in a way of, like, I'm doing this to, like, it's almost like virtue signaling, but, like, in a, like, a weird, like, I have niche, and,
it's like a hipster way. I like this cool underground niche thing.
Actually, I prefer, like, and this is, like, it isn't even about media itself. This is, like, just like this is food as well. This is like stuff that can be consumed. My favorite. I actually enjoy this because it means I'm more refined. I'm a more refined person than.
I have exquisite taste.
Yes.
Exquisite.
Oh, you like Pokemon? I could never.
My taste is so refined, I prefer My Sister Sucks My Feet at Night, the anime theatric, more than My Hero Academia, you peasant. Yeah, I got you. I get what you're putting down.
Yeah, you get the vibes. You get the vibes.
I get the vibes. I get the vibes.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, what's Sentret gonna get from the store? Oh my god, wait, Sentret, do you want to get something from the store?
But yeah,
You want anything from 7-Eleven, Sentret?
that's like...
Slurpee.
Look at him! Oh, what does he want?
He's Slurpee.
What do you want?
What does he want from the store? Oh, he's happy. Oh, he's hyped.
Going crazy.
Oh, he's decided on whatever that is, a Duskull snack.
But yeah, thus ends my rant. Thus ends the episode.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed this.
True.
We're gonna be doing more of...
I win.
Ash wins. Ash wins. That's okay.
Finally.
Oh, the score's 1-1.
Even though I had an unfair...
The score's 1-1.
Even though I had an unfair advantage.
That's okay.
1 Sentret to 1 Sentret. Who will get the third guy?
I will be hunting for more Sentret over on the Patreon. And if I
They're
do
going
get
to
it...
game 3, and we're gonna be dicks about it and put game 3 on the Patreon. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Sir.
Oh, got the zoomies and passed out.
Gonna...
Oh my god, look at how he
He's
sleeps.
sleepy. Look at him. But yeah, we're gonna be doing more of this on the Patreon. So if you want to go check out the Patreon, make sure
Head on over there.
you do that. I logged into the
Yes.
Rat One account.
Speaking of our wonderful patrons.
Yeah, am I logged into the account? No, I'm not. I was watching the yard on my computer.
I got at least one of them. Can I get the one of them?
You can do one of them.
Cool. Shout out to I love you, Craydilly, or Illy Craydilly, because you subscribed to the Patreon while we were recording this. You go for that.
Yo!
Wait, really?
I got a note. Yeah, I got it on notif on my phone, and I was like, "Whoa!" should feel like a Twitch sub. I was like, "Whoa!"
That's insane.
Something in me wanted to thank chat and then ask for primes. I was like, "Whoa!"
I was like a
Old
The
urge.
Prime. Did you know it's September? Subs are 20% off.
It's fucking October 1st.
It's October 1st.
That is the
Fuck, jokes
funniest
isn't working anymore. No.
Oh, it's so funny.
But yeah,
God damn it.
thank you for subscribing. Specifically, Hibbs McGibbs, Crazy Carlton, Shrev, Elnellen, Illy Crydaily, you get the double, Joseph B. Plummer, Professor Germs, and Tetsuebra, and also Smash for subscribing, as well as everybody else. But yeah, we're gonna be doing more of
Thank
this
you,
on the Patreon,
guys.
so if you want some
Game 3
some
action.
extra content of me running around, certainly are gonna get it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Sub to Patreon, sub to Marcos. Tell your friends to
Definitely
sub
sub
to
to
Marcos.
Marcos.
Yeah, if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully with 4 of us. If not, we'll figure something out.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.